Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome class, this is class 31 and today we will be completing chapter 13 insha'Allah ta'ala. We are on page 70 and we stopped on which exercise or which question? Question 17. Alright, so I'm going to randomly pick some people to give us from 18 downward or 17 downward? 17 down. All right, let's start with Muallim. Go ahead and read me. How do you make tabibun plural? And then how do you use ismul ishara? Meaning we're using hada, right? We need to use the plural hada, and we also need to use the plural of tabib. So go ahead and do that. Number 17, read the regular version and then the changed version.
هذا طبيب هؤلاء أطباء.
I couldn't hear the last part.
أطباء.
That's right, أطباء, in which there is no tanween. All right, very good. Sayyid.
Number 18, 19.
18.
Yeah, 18. هذا فتى.
هذا فتى.
فتى. هؤلاء فتية.
هؤلاء فتية.
فتية.
All right, very good. محمد.
نعم.
السؤال 19.
هذا أخ.
هذا أخ.
هؤلاء إخوة.
هؤلاء إخوة. جميل. All right, and you guys know what these mean, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number 20, all the way in the back. هذا. Oh yeah, above it, 20.
هذا جديد. هؤلاء جدود.
جدد. Yeah, you have to make a short dal. Jududun. Jududun. And you can hear it if I say jududun. Right? Jududun is incorrect. You should say jududun. Yeah, and I focus on that because short vowels is very important to get right. Making something short, making something long. All right? And if you guys get to say it, I can hear if it's long enough or short enough or whatever the case may be. Abdul Majid.
هذا مدرس.
Yes.
هؤلاء مدرسون.
هؤلاء مدرسون. Very good. Amir.
So, how Jadid is new, so what is Jadid mean?
They are new. Remember, the description needs to match, right? The number of people. So if you're describing one, then that means your description is going to be one. You're going to say, Jadidun means one new thing. Judud means many new things.
In English is different, right? So he's new and they are new.
It's the same. Yeah, the description doesn't have to match. All right? It's like if you say, the adjective usually I think comes in the singular form. So if you say, these students are hardworking, right? Or you say, he is hardworking. It's still one. In Arabic you say, هذا مجتهد, like, you know, he is hardworking. Or you're going to say, هؤلاء مجتهدون. So the description has to match it as well. All right? Description matches the number of people. Men.
هذا مهندس. هؤلاء مهندسون.
هؤلاء مهندسون. Very good. These are engineers. Very good. مظفر.
هذا فلاح. هؤلاء فلاحون.
فلاحون. What's the meaning of فلاحون?
Farmers.
Farmers. Very good. Mustafa.
هذا مجتهد. هؤلاء مجتهدون.
Very good. We took مجتهد to mean hardworking. Omar.
هذا مسلمون. هؤلاء مسلمون.
Okay. Make on Muslimun a little bit shorter. Muslimun.
مسلمون.
Yeah, instead of
هذا
Muslimun.
مسلمون.
Very good. هؤلاء مسلمون. Very good. Okay, that was your guys' homework?
The mujtahiduna.
Naam.
Is that the hard worker or hard working?
Hard workers.
They're hard workers. Yeah. All right. In this next section it says حول المفردات إلى التي تحتها خط إلى جموع كما هو موضح في المثال. Which means take these mufrad. What's mufrad mean? Singular, right? And mufradat is just you saying like single phrases, right? Take these phrases that have a line underneath them and make them plural. So من هذا الرجل هو حاج. Look at the example. من هذا الرجل, who is this man? هو حاج, right? He is a pilgrim. من هؤلاء الرجال هم حجاج, right? So they took رجل and they made it رجال. They took هذا and they made it هؤلاء. They took حاج and they made it حجاج. Correct? Also with huwa. They took huwa and they made it into hum. So we need to change everything that is appropriate. And Nadim is going to take us through that with number 1.
من أين هذا الطالب؟
Good. من أين هذا الطالب?
هو من الهند.
Very good. Now I need you to take that and make it into plural.
من أين هؤلاء
Uh-huh.
الطلاب؟
الطلاب.
الطلاب.
Okay. Now answer. Where are they from? What are you going to answer?
هم
Uh-huh.
من الهند.
Hum min al-Hindi. Very good. Sounded good.
It doesn't change.
What? The only thing that changed was hum. You can't change Hind because it's just one country. All right. Who would like to go next? I know who would like to go.
أين التاجر أين التاجر الكبير
Okay, almost, but on tajir, if there's nothing to change the original, because all words will end with a dhamma, right? So if nothing changes it, then leave it alone. Aina doesn't change it.
أين التاجر الكبير
Kabiru.
كبير
Yeah, anything with alif lam cannot accept tanween. Any word with alif lam cannot accept tanween. Aina tajiru al-kabiru. Good, continue.
هو في السوق
Okay, and I know you know what's the last haraka on that qaf. Huwa fissu qi. You're reading it correctly, but when you say huwa fissuq, the reason why I ask you guys to read it with the last haraka at the end of the sentence is so you know what haraka belongs there. And then afterwards, you can always just make everything sukoon. Okay? All right. Change tajir, kabir, and huwa. Huh? Suq. Oh, that's right. Suqun means the marketplace. Right? If you say dhahabtu, I went, ila as-suq. I went to the market. And it's more like a market, more like a bazaar, you know? Like when they have a lot of different stores, like a mall.
I think we took it.
Yeah. طيب. تفضل.
أين التجار أين تجار كبار
أين التجار الكبار.
الكبار
How does that sound? Excellent. It's very good.
هؤلاء في السوق
What's the plural of huwa?
هم
Hum. في السوق. The plural of هذا is هؤلاء. All right. So he said أين التجار الكبار هم في السوق. Right? That's correct.
If we want to make soup plural, aswaq,
هم في الأسواق. You can actually. There's no need here, but you can say هم في الأسواق. They are in the marketplaces. You know.
I know doesn't change. It's always the
But because it's not a description, you don't. It's not describing the men, So you can make it singular or plural. What was your question, Amir?
Doesn't have a plural past. It's the same.
Aina? No, it's just a way of asking a question like where. And it doesn't change in English either. If there's more than one person, you still say where. I know some of you have not read. Is that true? Yes, maybe Muhammad Imtiaz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
أين المدرس
Mm-hmm.
الجديد؟
Why al-Jadidi?
Oh, الجديد
That's right.
هو عند المدير.
هو عند مديري. All right. أين المدرس الجديد؟ هو عند المدير.
أين المدرسون الجدد؟
أين المدرسون الجدد؟ Good.
هو هم عند المدير.
هم عند المدير. How does that sound? جيد أم لا? جيد. What does جيد أم لا mean? جيد means good. And what about أم لا? Or not? Oh, it's جيد. I believe also Sayyid didn't read. You did? Oh, that's right. You're a number. Yeah. All right.
I can do it.
يا صاحب الكوفية الطاقية. The companion of the hat.
Okay, أين
This is question 5, by the way.
Four.
Oh, 4. I'm sorry.
أين الطالب الجديد؟
أين الطالب الجديد؟
أهو في الفصل
You have to read this.
أو فصل
Mm.
في الفصل.
هو في الفصل. I need you to change طالب, جديد, and هو.
أين الطلاب
Uh-huh.
جديد؟
No, جديد needs to change.
جدود
أين الطلاب الجدد؟
الجدود
Uh-huh.
هم في
في الفصل.
الفصل.
Why did you change هو to هم?
Because of the طالب.
Students.
Because it's plural, right?
Yeah,
Very good. All right. من لم يقرأ. Who did not read?
So, Sheikh, one question on this one. Ayn al-Talib al-Jadid you mentioned, right? So
Yes.
we cannot just read in the, in one way. I mean, Ayn al-Talib al-Jadid.
Without stopping? No, you don't have to stop. أين الطالب الجديد? Yeah. All right. Amir.
أحد الطالب عندي
غني.
غني.
Okay. And then even though it has a shadda at the end, the word's a little bit tricky. You would still say غني. Right? هذا الطالب غني.
أحد الطالب غني.
Mhm.
لا هو فقير.
Okay. هؤلاء. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
هؤلاء طلاب غني.
All right. We need to change غني to plural. If you looked exactly to the right, it just so happened that that's the plural right there. You see it? No. Oh, you have the other page. Ah, his page is folded this way. أغنياء. Yes, those plurals all need to be memorized. They have to. All right? And they're on the page before, and the one before that as well.
All this needs to be memorized.
Yeah, you have to memorize those words. How to say singular and how to say plural. All right?
So there's no formula for it.
There's 20 formulas. We've told you this. For the broken plurals, there are over 20 formulas. All right? For example, whenever they want to say nejmun, right? They say nujum, right? If they say kitabun, kutub. If they say jabal, jibal. Now look, let's take jabal. Jabal, rajul, rijal, jabal, jibal. There's certain letters that prefer certain ways of being plural, right? So you're gonna start to develop like a pattern to start to identify, okay, this word should be done this way, this word should be done that way. Like tajir,
Tijarun.
huh? Tujjar,
Tujar.
right? We say qalam, aqlam, zamil, right?
Zumali.
Yeah, look at the zumala. What about this? Zamil, tabib, atibba'u, right? Ghani, aghniya. See, we got there's some sort of pattern, like if the last letter is ending with like a heavy ya or a heavy like tabib, right? Ghani. You see, we say aghniya, atibba, jamil. See that long e? We say zumala. So you'll start to recognize certain patterns, inshallah. Sadiq, asdiqa, right? And then you have something like akhun is ikhwatun. But like I said, you're gonna they're memorized. All right?
لهم فقير
All right. La hum,
فقير
even faqir needs to change.
فقراء
Fuqara'u. Yeah, if the plural is ending like this, aghniya. Ooh. If it's ending with alif and hamza, does it accept tanween or not? No. So normally a word that is written and it is not definite, what does it mean when it's not definite? It does not have alif and lam. Al is not there. It's not like this. Al-agh. It's not al-aghniya'u. Right? So whenever it's definite, whenever it's indefinite, it doesn't, usually it accepts a tanween. Masjid, masjidun. Right? So, whenever the word is indefinite, meaning without alif and lam, it accepts tanween. Is there alif and lam here? No, but it's not accepting tanween. That's the way that word is. It doesn't accept tanween. Okay?
What happened in the definite form when
It doesn't, it's still the same.
So all plural will be
If it ends with this letter, alif hamza, and it's a plural, then it is not going to accept tanween. Atibba'u, aghniya'u, zumala'u, right? Asdiqa'u, all of them are not taking tanween. Okay?
About the name of the person, is it changed also? Or what?
No, sometimes you get the name of the person. Like we said before, it's a foreign name, right? That doesn't accept tanween also. Like my name, Jibreel, doesn't accept tanween.
So let's say
Ismail doesn't accept
there's
tanween.
two Jibreel there. Can you say like, is there gonna any change at all?
If there's two of them,
Yeah, and both of them change.
no, Jibrilani. I mean, that's how you say two. You add ani to the end of a word. Like Ismailani.
Three
Yeah.
Ismails.
No, just two. Yeah, just the two. You just add alif noon at the end. طيب. Everyone read now, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to read so that we can get through some of this chapter. This is a long chapter. Oh, I thought we were going to finish. Yeah, no way. No, we're not going to finish. All right, number 6, right? من هذا الرجل هو ضيف. ما معنى ضيف? Guest, right? So now we're going to change من هذا الرجل. We're going to say من هؤلاء. من هؤلاء الرجال. من هؤلاء الرجال. هم ضيوف. All right. What is it?
So,
ضو.
the
ضو,
Rijalu-
like ضاد. Like ولا الضالين. ضيوف. Not with a ta. ضيوف.
What
ضيوف.
are we doing with the direct thing? Ar-rijalu, right?
Yeah.
Ar-rijalu.
Yes.
And what are we doing when it's plural? We're still doing al something? Al men? And we still put it,
We just-
when it's plural, we do put al, right?
No, you don't have to.
On its plural, if it's you don't have to.
But if you say هذا or هؤلاء, then the plural's gonna, the L is gonna come.
If I say haulai,
Yeah, هؤلاء. Like if you say هذا, right? And you're talking about specific people
yeah,
or a specific person. If you're saying, for example, in English, this door, right? You have to say هذا الباب. In English, door didn't change. It didn't become this the door. Did it?
no.
No. But in Arabic, al means the and babu means door. So it's like you're saying this the door. But that's what happens because we identified the door, so we have to have al there. Since the door was identified, since it was specified.
How do you say the doors?
No, I mean that's a different question. That's the plural of door. So he's your question was? هذا باب. Okay, this accepts tanween because it doesn't have al. I'm just saying in general, this is a door. Right? This is a door. Over here is this door, like you've specified it. You want to know abwabun.
Yeah.
But
No,
I thought
don't need to know the
I thought you
bab.
had plenty of plurals to
No,
memorize.
I don't want to know the bab. I want to
Okay.
know this right here. Hada, right?
Yes.
Hazar rijalu, right?
We changed it. Man هؤلاء
Man haulai.
الرجال.
It will be ar.
Yeah, because look at here's هذا, right? It's اسم إشارة. So again you have هؤلاء. Okay? This is still اسم إشارة.
Right.
So you're not going to say هؤلاء رجال because you've specified them. You can, but since you're talking about these men, الرجال, right? Who are these men?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, من هؤلاء الرجال. If you're saying like, these are some men, or these are men, but you're not specifying what kind, then it's going to be without alif and lam. السؤال السابع لي أخ كبير هو طالب بالجامعة. Alright? I have a big brother. He is a student in the university. Do we see how we used be in بالجامعة? We used be to mean fi, which is very possible. You could, right? Like when you're saying he's in the university, right? You can say huwa bil jami'ah, and you're referring to, he's at the university, And you can also mean he's in the university. More specifically, when you say fi, it's like you're saying he is in some kind of building with, walls. That's the difference between the two. All right? Let's make it plural. لي أخ كبير. What's the plural of أخ? إخوة. لي إخوة كبار. Right? لي إخوة كبار. Excuse me. Yes. هم طلاب بالجامعة. السؤال الثامن. أين صديقك ذهب إلى المكتبة؟ أين أصدقاؤك؟ Right? أصدقاؤك. ذهب, we're going to change that to say ذهبوا. We're going to add a waw and an alif. ذهبوا إلى المكتبة. They went to the library. محمد له ابن صغير. Right? محمد له, you have a small son?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. محمد له أبناء. What do I say? أبناء or أبناء?
أبناؤه.
Huh?
أبناؤه. أبناؤه.
Normally. But you know how we like to always make exceptions for rules, right? Yes. So in this time it's going to be abna'un. All right? It's one of those exceptions. The ones that end with alif and
محمد
Huh?
له أبناؤون.
it's on the page before. If you guys turn the page before, page 69, it's towards the bottom, the third one from the bottom, abna'un. All right? It has its own reasons, without going into details, you know. Okay.
So what is له here?
Lahu,
محمد له.
Muhammad lahu, like for him, he has. Yeah? If you say li, like I have. Indi, I have. Lahu, he has. All right? محمد له أبناء صغار هم طلاب في المدرسة. They are students in the university, right? Or I'm sorry, school. أزميلك مجتهد? Is your classmate hardworking? نعم هو مجتهد. How do I make this plural? أزميلك. أزملاؤك. 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 مجتهدون. نعم هم مجتهدون. All right? So I want to break up this extra words in there when we say like zamilun, right? Zumalauka. Oh, that's small writing.
Why these vowels now?
It's a writing rule. Look at this. Zumalaun. That's normally how it is, right? Okay. When this kaf came in, what did this kaf come in to do?
Yours.
Came in to say your classmate. What if I say Zumala'i? My. Zumalaukum. All of your classmates. Zumalauhu. Zumalauhum. Their classmate. You guys getting the use of that? Is that clear?
Yeah.
So Zumala'u is normally how it ends. When it became added with this kaf, right? And the word didn't end there. This hamza needed a waw to sit on. All right? The normal haraka of this is a dhamma, correct? What is it?
That was like a triple.
Yeah, zumala'u, it's three things, huh? Yeah. And in writing rules, you look at this letter before, it's an alif with a sukoon. Alif with a sukoon is not as strong as a waw or a dhamma. And whenever this happens in the middle of a word, it gets placed on a waw. Is that what you really wanted to know?
We just say Zumalahu.
You write it like this and you're fine. All right. So I just wanted to make sure you guys seen how it was broken up. You seen the ka, you seen the zumala'un. That's it.
As long as you don't ask to broke up the test.
The writing. I'll make sure to give you easy ones.
From dhahaba, when you said dhahabu
No, just dhahabu.
with a wow, and that's it.
There's a waw and then an alif that is written and not pronounced. That alif is written but is not pronounced. All right?
They left, right?
They left. All right. You guys are still okay? You guys are not dizzy? Yeah, we could probably finish this section. I think we can make it to B. Huh? We could probably make it to the section B. أضف الأسماء الآتية مرة إلى اسم ظاهر وأخرى إلى ضمير كما هو موضح في المثال. All right. So what they want you to do here is to take this noun, right? And they want you to add to it a dhamir, right? And one time they want you to add a dhamir, and the other time they want you to add a name just like it. All right? So look at the example. Abna'un, right? And now we want to add a name next to it, Abna'u Muhammadin, which means Muhammad's son, right? I'm sorry, sons. Muhammad's son. Sons. And if we didn't want to mention Muhammad's name, but we wanted to say his sons, we say what? Abna'uhu. All right? And you see that same thing with the waw came back? Yeah? All right. Asma'un. Asma'ut tullabi. Huh? Yeah. Asma'ut tullabi. The names of the students. Asma'uhum. And how are we going to write it? That waw with the hamza on top. They're giving it to you guys a lot, so I cannot guarantee that it will not be on the test. This waw with the hamza, yeah, it's probably going to be there. Zumala'u Hamidin, right? Zumala'u Hamidin. Zumala'uka, your classmates. Asdiqa'ul mudarrisi. Asdiqa'uhu. All right, you guys see how that works?
Can you show how this, you said the first one?
What do you mean by the first?
Writing the waw in alif.
Yes, it'll be always the same. That at the end of the word, asma'u, right? So whenever it becomes mudaf, right? Or I'm sorry, whenever it becomes like there's a dhamir muttasil, a dhamir that is added or attached on, you're going to put that kaf in there, but the hamza, it needs to be on top of a waw. It makes no difference as far as like where that's going to be. Asma'uhu.
Their name, right? Asma'uhum. Right?
Is it hum?
Yeah, hum.
I almost had it there.
So what is Asma'uhum? Their name?
See, it's a waw, so it cannot be connected from the left. So asma is names, and hum is they. So their names. Their names. Their like as in THEIR or IER.
It says it's Asma'un.
No, I said it right the first time. EIR. What is it?
Asma'un, no?
Asma'un, yes.
You put Asma'u.
Well, it's because it's become mudaf. And if it's mudaf, it can't accept tanween.
I like Asma'u Talibun, right?
Oh, if it's separate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's the same thing. Asma'u. And now Asma'u Tullabi.
Okay.
That's
If
fine.
it's by itself is what?
Yeah, if it's not musnad, like if it's not muttasil, if it's not connected to the word, keep it like it is. All right?
Now, are we gonna write like this? Like,
You will write it like this.
So the hamza became waw, right?
The hamza is still there, but it has to sit on a waw. It's still hamza, but it's sitting on a waw.
so we're gonna put like three stuff
Yeah.
Asma'u
Yeah.
always.
If it's on a waw, then yes. Okay, number 4. اقرأ المثال. Read the example, then change the sentence like the example. الطالب ذهب إلى المطعم. Right? الطلاب ذهبوا إلى المطعم. What we learn is adding waw alif to the end of a verb to make it they. ذهب, who is the one doing the action here? In this word, ذهب. Yeah, which is in what in Arabic? Huwa. So if there's a group of people doing that action, we are going to add, the ba is still there. Can you guys see back there? The ba is still there. We are going to add a waw and the alif. This alif is written and not pronounced. Dhahabu. This is dhahaba. This one is for hum.
Mat'am. What is mat'am?
Where you eat.
And
And
sukun on the alif.
sukun on the alif. If there's an alif anywhere, it's always a sukun. Unless there's a hamza somewhere. If there's a hamza, like alif is always sukun. Unless you get that little hamza there or little hamza here, otherwise it's always sukun. Even if you don't write it. الطالب جلس في الفصل. Top of page 72. Right? الطلاب جلسوا في الفصل. You got that? المدرس خرج من المدرسة. What's that first sentence mean, by the way? Number 1. The students sat in the class. المدرس خرج من الفصل. المدرسون خرجوا من المدرسة. Got it. It's not a description, it's a verb. What is it?
When we say المدرسون,
Yes.
after sin and waw, we need alif.
المدرسون.
Yeah.
You need a waw noon at the end. To write it, yes. And all the spelling, if you go back to the beginning of the chapter, they have all of these words, right? And you flip over the page, you'll see it says muhandisuna, mudarrisuna, like all the spelling is there. التاجر ذهب إلى السوق. The merchant went to the marketplace. التجار ذهبوا إلى السوق. التجار ذهبوا إلى السوق. Very good. This next section is just simply اقرأ واكتب. Read and write. الطلاب في الفصل. Tell me what that means. Loud enough for the camera to hear. Hey.
Students in the classroom.
All right. Students are in the class. من هؤلاء الأولاد? Who are these children? We're going to take those as أولئك. Okay? Who are these children? أولاد. هم أبناؤك أهم أبناؤك?
Are they your kids?
Yeah, are they your kids? لا هم أبناء أخي.
No, my brothers.
No, they are my brother's son. Yeah. My brother's kids. Yeah. أبناء usually is referring to sons, right? But it's used loosely for just all kids. من هؤلاء الناس? Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Nas.
Nas means people.
Yeah. قل أعوذ برب الناس. All right? Nas means people. من هؤلاء الناس? Who are these people? هم حجاج من تركيا.
Haji is from Turkey.
Okay. I'm glad to see we're still saying hajjis. We wouldn't want to get rid of the plural of hajjis to hujjaj. منها okay. أين التجار ذهبوا إلى السوق.
Went to market.
Yeah, where are the merchants?
They went to market.
They went to the market. من هؤلاء الرجال?
Where's the boy?
Who are these men? هم ضيوف. They are
Yes.
guests. الفلاحون في الحقول. Whoa, these are some new words or what? The farmers في الحقول. ما معنى حقل? It's an old, maybe like 1 through 5 or lesson, something like that.
No.
It means field.
Cool?
We took حقل or حقول. Come on, man.
Wallah. I don't think so.
You don't remember? Well, you know, I've taught it several times, so I'm assuming that one of you guys did. One of you guys did. If I go back and find حقول, oh, you're gonna be in
can't
trouble.
remember, man.
I might be wrong, but I'm just saying. حقول.
I don't think so. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
No.
man.
Well, actually, we can see if it's in here.
Rarely.
Oh
make
yeah, it's
mistake.
new. He's
I
right.
Rarely make mistake.
Yeah, he's a high percentile.
Remember that. It's 5 points, I think.
Al-kalimat al-jadida is there.
Okay, so
Very good.
Did you say field?
It means field, and fields for حقول. الفلاحون في الحقول.
In the field.
Right?
The
The farmers are in the field. وأبناؤهم في المدرسة.
And the kids in the school.
Their kids are in school. Very good.
Smart.
أين الطلاب الجدد? Who are the new students? بعضهم في الفصل
Some of them are in the classroom.
وبعضهم عند المدير.
With
With the principal. They're in trouble. Some are in school and some are, with the principal. أعمامي تجار كبار. Right? أعمامي. Number,
Oh, yeah, uncle.
yeah. We have أعمام.
My uncle is.
My uncles.
Plural.
My uncles, right.
أعمامي. My uncles.
Big business.
تجار كبار. Right? Are big merchants, big businessmen. هؤلاء إخوتي.
My brothers.
These are my brothers. أين أبناؤك يا علي?
Where is your son, Ya Ali?
Okay, good. Sons. Where are your sons? Or kids? هم في الدكان.
They're in Dukkan.
What's دكان?
Shop.
الطلاب الكبار في الملعب. الطلاب الكبار في الملعب.
The big student.
Yeah.
Students.
Yeah.
in
What's ملعب?
Malab.
Playground. The playground. In school. ملعب. The place of playing. طيب. والطلاب الصغار في الفصل. And the small kids are in class. هؤلاء الفتية إخوتي. These young men are my brothers. Or these boys are my brothers. أبوهم إمام هذا المسجد. Their father is the imam of this masjid. أبوهم, yeah.
So his father is the imam of the masjid.
Yeah. I don't know why he should have just said our father. Because he said these kids are my brother. Right? And then he said their dad. Oh, maybe they're from a different.
From mom's side.
Ah, maybe. You never know, right?
Exception, eh?
People, they get married sometimes multiple times. That's what I hear. It doesn't happen, but that's what I hear. They get married a lot of times. Huh?
Wife, my wife.
That's why I'm saying it.
They mentioned these kids are brothers, not my brothers.
هؤلاء الفتية. Oh, that's right. We read that wrong. Good catch. These kids are brothers. He didn't say my brothers. Why do we say إخوتي?
Okay.
These kids are brothers, right? They're not my brothers. They're
So if it was my brother, they should have yeah at the end of ikhwat.
yes, yeah. هؤلاء الفتية إخوة. These young boys are brothers.
How do you say Abu father?
أبونا. We'll take ours later on, like in chapter 15, I think. أبوهم إمام هذا المسجد. All right. So that's correct now. There's no issue with the sentence. These young boys are brothers. Their father is the imam of the masjid, of this masjid. هؤلاء الرجال فلاحون من قريتي. These men are farmers from قريتي. What's قرية? Village. And قريتي?
Villages.
No. My village. نعم. All right, we're powering through. All right. أين الطلاب الجدد? Where are the new students? خرجوا. Did they leave? Did they exit? نعم خرجوا وذهبوا إلى المكتبة. Yes, they went out and they.
Went to
Library.
Yes, they exited and they went to the library. هؤلاء الأطباء مسلمون. Are these doctors Muslims? نعم هم مسلمون.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. لي أبناء صغار. Right?
small. I have small something.
Yeah, لي أبناء صغار. So I have small sons. بعضهم في المدرسة الابتدائية.
Some of them in school,
Some of them are in primary school or elementary school.
secondary school,
وبعضهم في المدرسة المتوسطة.
high school.
No, middle school. المدرسة الابتدائية is primary school or elementary. And مدرسة المتوسطة is middle school.
We don't have middle school, high school.
No, we don't have primary and secondary school. We have elementary, middle, and then high school. But when they say it like this, British are kind of the one that brought that system there, and that's who has primary and secondary. Also, like Australians, they have that, right? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of times the British again, yeah, going all over the place. اكتب جمع الكلمات الآتية. Write the plural of the following questions. I'm sorry, following words.
Homework, right?
Homeworks, easy homework. All right. I will see you all inshallah next week. Oh, there's one thing. The ladies will be off at 7 o'clock next week because they're going to be taking a test, so they're not coming in at 8. Or, I mean, they're not coming in at 7. Do you guys want to come in at 7? Huh? Next Monday and Tuesday, they won't be coming in. Do you guys want to come in earlier? What's the earliest you guys can come? Because from 7 onward is
3
free.
o'clock.
Who's saying 7:30? You need 7:30ish? Okay, just try to come as soon as you can, but let's aim for 7:30, right? If you guys can come sooner, we'll start. All right. That's good.
What time the